If you want, welcome back, by the way. If you watch the political debates that went on this week, not everybody did, of course. You almost get a sense that political debates aren't worth watching. Gone are the days when Stephen Douglas and Abraham Lincoln would travel the country by rail to debate on, for hours at times. Even of my generation remembers the historic debate between Kennedy and Richard Nixon. And I mean, that was like on a kaleidoscope. It seems so anachronistic now. Nancy, this week, however, we had a primary debate for the U.S. Senate seat in the Democrat Party between Senator Ben Cardin and County Executive Angela Alsobrooks and businessman Juan Dominguez. And there seemed to be some meat there this time. As reported by Maryland Matters, Dominguez had been sitting between Alsobrooks and Trone on the dais, and he joked, "I'm afraid I'm going to have to move because this is getting so real." So, what do you think about what's going on in that race, and how do you? It's a little too early to make decisions, but what do you think about that race?
Well, I know that you mean the debate between Angela Alsobrooks and David Trone.
Right.
These are performance events. All these primary things, particularly when it's within the one party or the other. So they're just personality presentations. A candidate goes into one of those. I've been involved in those. You pretty much say ditto, or you say something that will get the attention of the press, that will get your name, gets you some free advertising. And that is the point of these things for all of them. I take it all with a grain of salt. Whatever somebody says, someone will pick up and use. You do always have to be careful of how you present yourself.
We don't have a lot of time, so I'm sorry for interrupting you, Nancy. I want to go to Laurie on this because Laurie, the kernel that came out really wasn't between the candidates so much because they agree on everything. The kernel that came out was Delegate Joseline Pina Melinek of Prince George's County said it was too late for Alsobrooks to be seeking Latino support. How important is ethnic politics going to play in this election? We got about a minute left, folks.
Yeah, I think it's very important because there's a growing Hispanic population. It was very evident when I just looked this week at the new statistics for the school system in Montgomery County. The Hispanic population in our schools has gone from 23% in 2010 to 35% in this year. So that the growing population of the Hispanic population is huge. So I think Alsobrooks does not have a really good handle on the culture of the Hispanic population. I think she was trying to compare herself too much to Hispanics when I feel like she needs to do a little more homework perhaps, and maybe it is too late for her. But I don't really get why Trone is such a favorite of the Hispanics either. That doesn't make sense, except that he has a lot more money. So maybe that's affecting them more. I don't know.
So I'm going to add 10 seconds, Nancy. Trone has a higher favorability rating than does Angela Alsobrooks. Is it way too early to take any consideration from that?
Well, he spent a lot of money sending out a lot of mailers, so certainly, and he's done other commercials. I mean, his name is out there. That's what he's been spending his money on. So of course he has more recognition. Can Angela overcome that? We'll see.
That's why I love this show, because we're political junkies here.